Hello students, today we are going to study graphical representation of linear equations. Earlier we have studied that how to solve linear equations in two variables. Now we are going to study that if we are given two equations, how to solve them using graph method or graphical representation and find the value of unknown variables. Mostly the unknown variables are x and y. So I'll teach you that topic by taking an example. Let us take an example of linear equations. The first equation to be x plus y is equal to 4 and second equation as x minus 2y is equal to 6. Okay. Now let us try and solve these two equations using graphical representation. Okay. The very first thing we have to do is we have to make a box like this. Okay. So here x, here y, and here a combination of x and y. Same for this equation. X, y, and combination of x and y. Okay. Now we have to take certain values of x and find the value of y, or we have to take a certain value of y and find the value of x. So for example, if I take the value of x here as 0, so if I'm taking x as 0, this equation we'll see is x is 0 plus y is equal to 4. So your y will become 4. Your y will become 4. So this is x is 0 and y is 4. Now, if I take y as 0, so this will become x plus 0 is equal to 4. This implies x equal to 4. So x will become 4. Now let us take another value of x or y. So let's take x as 1. So if I take x as 1, this will become 1 plus y is equal to 4. So y is equal to 4 minus 1, that is 3. If I am taking x as 1, y is 3. Here 4, 0 and x is 1, 3. Okay, we are taking 3 points for this equation. Now we have to plot these 3 points in a graph. Let us take for this equation also. If I am taking x as 0, this will become 0 minus 2y is equal to 6. This implies minus 2y is equal to 6. Y is equal to 6 by minus 2, that is minus 3. So y becomes minus 3. This is 0 minus 3. If I am taking y as 0, this becomes x minus 2 into 0 is equal to 6. This becomes x equal to 2 minus 0 is 0 is equal to 6, and x will become 6. So x will become 6. This equation will be 6, 0. If I take y as 1, this equation will become x minus 2 into 1 is equal to 6. This is x minus 2 is equal to 6. X is equal to 6 plus 2, that is 8. So x will become 8. So this will become 8, 1. So for this equation, second equation, we have 0 minus 3, 6, 0 and 8, 1, 3 points. For this equation, we have to plot these points also on graph. Now let us plot these points in a graph. Okay, now we have this graph and we have to plot these two equations in this graph. So let us take the first equation first. So first equation's points are 0, 4. So x is 0 and y is 4. This is 0, 4. Now x is 4 and y is 0. So x is 4 and y is 0. Third point is x is 1 and y is 3. X is 1 and y is 3. 1, 3. Okay, so let us draw the line for these 3 points. Using a scale, you have to draw. And as we know, these 3 points has to be collinear. Collinear means should lie on the same line. That's why we are plotting 3 points. Otherwise, we would have got the line from 2 points itself. Okay. Now, write the name of the equation on this line. Okay. Now, let's take another 3 points of the second equation. 0 minus 3. So, x is 0, y is minus 3. 0 minus 3. X is 6, Y is 0. X is 6 and Y is 0. And X is 8, Y is 1. 8 and 1. Okay. 8 and 1. Now again, let us draw a line. See, these 3 points are again collinear. Let us write the equation x minus 2y is equal to 6. So this point where these 2 points are getting intersected is the solution. Let us see this points. It is somewhere between 4 and 5 and less than minus 1. So your x will be 4.6 and y will be minus 0.6. So you can say solution of these equations is 4.6 and minus 0.6. Your x is 4.6 and y is minus 0.6. You can check in either of these equations. If you put the value of x and y here, the equation will get satisfied with these values. Okay. Now let us do some exercise questions. Now we will solve exercise 1.2. First question, we have to complete this table to draw a graph. We don't need to draw the graph, we just need to fill in the blanks. Okay. So first is x plus y is equal to 3. We have to fill the blanks in this box. Okay. So here x is 3. So what is the value of y? From here we can see that x is 3, y is 0. Y will have to be 0, but let us try and solve it. If x is 3 plus y is equal to 3. So y is equal to 3 minus 3, that is 0. So value of y will be 0. Okay. Now second is y is 5. What is the value of x? So x plus 5 is equal to 3. So x is equal to 3 minus 5, that is minus 2. So x is minus 2. X is minus 2. This is minus 2 and 5. Here again, you know, value of y is 3 given and x will be 0. But still let us solve it. So x is not given, y is 3 is equal to 0, is equal to 3. So x will be 3 minus 3, that is 0. X will be 0. Okay. So this table is completed. Now let us solve the next table. Here y is given 0. So x minus 0 is equal to 4. This becomes x equal to 4. So x will become 4. So this will become 4 and 0. Okay. Now here x is given as minus 1. So minus 1 minus y is equal to 4. So minus y is equal to 4 plus 1. 1 minus 1 goes that side, it becomes plus 1. So minus y is equal to becomes 5. Y becomes minus 5. Y becomes minus 5. So the value will be minus 1 and minus 5. Last value is already given. So basically we have fill in the blanks. Where one value is given, we found the value of the other variable. In normal questions, we can take any value of either of the values of variables. So we can take 2, 3, 5, 6, anything for x and y, or x or y, and we can find the value of other variable. Okay. Now let us do next question. Now let us solve question number third question. We have to solve these two equations using graphical method. Okay. So this is your first equation, x plus y is equal to 0. Okay. So now let us take any value of x. Let us take x as 0. So if I will take x as 0, it will become 0 plus y is equal to 0. So y will become 0. So your y will become 0. The values will be 0 and 0. So we cannot take the value of y again as 0 because the value of x will become 0. So now let us take another value of x. So let us take x as 1. Okay. So if I am taking x as 1, this will become 1 plus y is equal to 0. So y will become, 1 goes that side, it becomes 0 minus 1, that is minus 1. So minus 1. So x is 1 and y is minus 1. Now let us take another value of x or y. I'll take another value of y as 2, suppose. So 2. So x plus 2 is equal to 0. So x becomes 0 minus 2, that is minus 2. X becomes minus 2. So you can see that you can take any of the values of x or y up to your wish. Okay, now let us solve the next equation. Okay, so first let's take value of x as 0. So if I'm taking x as 0, this will become 2 into 0 minus y is equal to 9. 2 into x as 0 minus y is equal to 9. So this 0 minus y is equal to 9. So minus y is equal to 9 and y will become minus 9. Y will become minus 9. So this will become 0 minus 9. Okay. Now let us take any value of y. Okay. So if I am taking value of y as 1, so this will become 2x minus 1 is equal to 9. So 2x is equal to 9 plus 1. 2x is equal to 10. X will become 10 upon 2, that is 5. So if I am taking value of y as 1, x will become 5. So this is 5, 1. Okay. So now let us take another value of y. Okay. If I am taking y as 3. Okay. If I take y as 3, this will become 2x minus 3 is equal to 9. This will become 2x is equal to 9 plus 3. X is equal to 12 upon 2. So this will become 6. So x will become 6. So it is 6 and 3. I could have taken y value as 2 also, but then I would have got x value in decimals. I try to avoid decimal numbers. You can take it. It's up to you. Okay. Now let us plot these points of equation 1 and equation 2 in graph. Now this is your graph. Let us plot these points in the graph. So first equation points are 0, 0. X is 0. And y is also 0. Next, x is 1 and y is minus 1. So x is 1 here and y is minus 1 here. So 1 and minus 1. X is minus 2 and y is 2. X is minus 2 and y is 2. Okay. So now let us draw the line on these points. As I have already told you, this line, these points has to be collinear. That is, has to be on the same line. So write the equation of this line, x plus y is equal to 0. Okay. Now next equation, x is 0 and y is minus 9. So x is 0, y is minus 9. So 0 minus 9. X is 5, y is 1. X is 5, y is 1. 5, 1. X is 6, y is 3. So x is 6, y is 3. X is 6, y is 3. So let us join these points, these 3 points. Okay. Let's write down the equation. 2x minus y is equal to 9. This is the intersection point. Intersection point is x is 3 and y is minus 3. So the solution is x is 3 and y is minus 3. Now let us solve question number 6th question. So first equation is 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. Okay. So let us solve it differently. This is 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. We can make this 2x is equal to 4 plus 3y, or x is equal to 4 plus 3y upon 2. So I have made this x dependent on y because I can take any values of y and get the value of x. One more thing that needs to be noticed is this full thing is divisible by 2. So try to take a value of y which can be divisible so that the numerator of this fraction will be divisible by 2 so that x will not come in decimal. Even if it is decimal, it is fine, but it is easier to plot the non-decimal points or natural numbers or integers. Okay. So let us take y as 0. So if I take y as 0, this will become x equal to 4 plus 3 into 0 upon 2. That is 4. 3 zeros are 0. So 4 upon 2, that is 2. So x will become 2. So this will become 2, 0. If I take y as 1, this will be 3 ones are 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. So let us take y only even numbers, because if I take y as odd number, this will become odd. Okay. So if I take y as 2, okay, so the equation will become x equal to 4 plus 3 into 2 upon 2, that is 4 plus 6 upon 2, that is 10 upon 2, 5. So 5. So this will become 5, 2. I can also take y as minus 2. So this will become x equal to 4 plus 3 into minus 2 upon 2, that is 4. 3 to the 6, minus 6 upon 2. 4 minus 6 is minus 2. Minus 2 upon 2 is minus 1. So I have taken y as minus 2. So x will become minus 1. This will become minus 1 minus. Now for the next equation, we can keep x at LHS and rest all at RHS. This will become minus x is equal to 4 minus 3y, or x is equal to, we are interchanging the signs, 3y minus 4. Minus goes that side, plus 4 becomes minus 4, and minus 3y becomes plus 3y. Okay. So if I take value of y as 0, this will become x is equal to 3 zeros is 0 minus 4. X will become minus 4. This will be minus 4, 0. If I take value of y as 1, okay, if I take value of y as 1, so this will become x is equal to 3 into 1, that is 3 minus 4, that is minus 1. X will become minus 1. This will become minus 1 and 1. If I take value of y as 2, this will become x equal to 3 into 2 minus 4, that is 6 minus 4, that is 2. So if I take value of y as 2, x will also become 2. This is 2, 2. Now let us plot these points and these equations in a graph. Now this is our graph. Let us take the first equation. X is 2 and y is 0. X is 2 and y is 0. So x is 2 and y is 0 is this point, 2, 0. X is 5 and y is 2. X is 5 and y is 2. X is 5 and y is 2 is here. So 5 and 2. X is minus 1 and y is minus 2. X is minus 1 and y is minus 2. Minus 1 and minus 2. Let us join these points. See, these points are collinear. Now let us write the name of the equation. 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. Now the second equation. X is minus 4, y is 0. X is minus 4, y is 0. So minus 4 and 0. X is minus 1, y is 1. X is minus 1 and y is 1. This point. X is minus 1, y is 1. X is 2 and y is 2. X is 2 and y is 2. Okay. X is 2 and y is. Let's join these 3 points. You can see that these 3 points are also collinear. Okay. Okay. Now the name of the equation will be 3y minus x is equal to 4. Okay. 3y minus x is equal to 4. So the intersection point of these two will be somewhere here. That is x is 8 and y is 4. X is 8 and y is 4. Therefore, the solution is x is 8 and y is 4. Okay. Now you can try rest of the questions on your own, because the rest of the questions are very similar to what the questions I have done in the class.